Good evening and salutations, my BNB fans. Rich, WTF, okay? WTF. This is what I'm thinking the whole time. There's one point where, it looks like Brooke is like kind of pouring her heart out and she's all like, we can get through this, we can survive, this, that, and the third. And, Rich is just kind of like slumped on the banister like this. And I'm just not there looking at this like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? Listen, there's no easy way to sit there and break up with someone. There's no set manual on how to do it. Some extent, my belief is just to rip it off like a band-aid. It's gonna hurt like hell. It's gonna hurt both of y'all. But what needs to be done needs to be done. This idiot takes a good 16 minutes to start to tell his feelings. To start to break out with her. Meanwhile, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's saying little hints here and there. Brooke is like, and Brooke, Brooke is in a full delusional mode. She's like, I won't allow it. I won't let it. This, that, and you won't let it, sweetheart. It's already happened. What is this? I won't let crap. I, Part of me wants to feel bad, and I almost feel bad for laughing, but you know, this is delusion at its finest. Um, and Rich really didn't do himself any favors by letting this go on as long as it did. Because the only thing that he kept doing was giving this woman hope. Hope that things are going to work out. Hope that it was going to turn around and they were going to be more committed. This, that, and the third. And she's talking about recommitting her marriage. She's talking about recommitting herself to you. While you're just sitting there, while you're just standing there looking at this woman say all this stuff, and you're just like, I'm like, we're really just gonna run out the clock, right? This is what we're doing now. We're just gonna just run down the damn clock and see you just coming over there saying, yo, listen, this didn't work out. I'm tired. This, that, and the third. I'm done. Now, obviously, we couldn't do that because it's soap opera, but I mean, come on, bro. What are you doing? You literally came over there. You started hugging her. You're allowing her to sit there and give you back rubs. What are you doing? This is literally what you don't want to do when you're in a relationship. Okay, I'm not saying you're trying to make this a PSA, but god damn it, I don't know what the hell he was doing, but this is not what anyone should be doing. Ever. Okay? So finally, 16 minutes, he was like, yo, listen, we can't do this anymore. We're getting too old for this. I'm tired of fighting. I don't want to do this anymore. And then this goofy ass music comes on, and he keeps to talking about you're my Logan, this, that, and the third. Ugh, not even gonna get into my history. My point is, what is this? You're my Logan stuff. What are you doing? Even when he kisses her, he kisses her goodbye. But I was like, bro, is this what you do all women now? I mean, was this always your pattern? Is that how you break out with people? I don't even know what the hell I just saw. I literally, I mean, I know it's a soap opera. Get it's a soap opera. But I mean, some of this stuff has to be based off an ounce of reality. And you can't sit there and tell me that this is how anybody would think that breaking up will be. And I get it. It's dramatic. It's over the top. And it was completely stupid. Um, and I'm not even gonna. I think that scene just kind of spoke for itself. Yeah. So Hope walks in, and this is when Thomas and Steffi are sneak the same. Man, you hope it's gonna stick. You hope that Brooke is gonna quote unquote put on the waterworks scandals. You know, Hope comes in there, and Hope was like, "Yo, what's going on?" I'm like, "Hope, this is not a conversation you want to have. I get it. She's your mom. But this is not a conversation you want to have because I get that she wants to sit there and try to stick up for her mother, and I get that Ridge has done some well bad things. Um, but this time your mom did some stuff. And this isn't one of those things you can sit there and be like, oh well, they made a mistake, and she's recommitted, and this, that, and the third. No, no. This is not gonna work. And there's one point, he gets upset. She gets upset with Thomas for blocking, you know, Brooke from seeing Ridge or whatever, and Steffi was like he had every right to sit there and do that. I'm sitting there saying, Steffi, you should have said that he has every right to do that because, well, that is your house, and if you don't want Brooke to be there, you can pretty much tell her to kick rocks. There's not anything that she can do about it. If she would have just went with that, I'm like, Hope, just, just stop, just. But no, Hope wants to hear more. And it gets to a point where Thomas is like, you know what, I got a meeting or like pretty much somewhere else to be other than here. So he leaves, and I'm like, oh, don't you have an office or like work to do? Do you really want to finish this conversation? Okay, sweetheart, go right ahead. And she finds out that Rich spent the night with Taylor. And I don't know if she said that they slept together. I mean, she said that Thomas said they didn't sleep together, which obviously it was, by the fact they were in separate beds. But and of course, even Rich said that. Rich was like, "Listen, we didn't go all the way, but you know, I'm still sitting thinking about the worst break. This has got to be the worst breakup I've ever seen in any show. And I know it's a soap opera, but really." So yeah, Hope hears all most of the details, and of course she's still snitching, trying to cake for her mom. And Stephanie was like, "Listen, it's a wrap, okay? It's a wrap. He's not even wearing his wedding ring. He's not even wearing his wedding band anymore. It's done." Hope is just kind of standing there like she's mad and she's confused. I'm like, Hope, I know she's your mom, but are you really that confused? Are you really just surprised, given everything that happened? Because the look in your face look like you're surprised. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Oh, and Sheila invites herself into Taylor's office. What, honestly, tell you the truth, with everything going on, and I can't believe I didn't sit there and see this coming sooner or later. But I guess I should have. This whole Sheila coming over there, caping for Taylor, her relationship, because she finds out that they got something going on, and her whole thing is not just so much of pushing them together, but making an ally. You know, making an ally so this way, Taylor can sit there and kind of back down Steffi and allow her to sit there and see her grandchild and Finn. And this is what this whole thing, the whole conversation is about, is buttering her up, bashing Brooke a little bit, and sitting there saying, I'm so happy for you two. You guys are finally where you belong. I'm your biggest fan. And the sad thing is that this girl is literally sitting there trying to play you, trying to manipulate you, and you're supposed to be this, just the greatest, well, okay, I know it's not the greatest, but like she's supposed to be a psychologist or a psychiatrist, and you can't sit there and see through this. And the sad thing is that she did literally sit there and say, "Oh well, if she comes over here and she tries anything, I'm gonna see right through it." How's that working out for you? You seeing anything? Need some glasses? What's good? I'm waiting. Nothing? Yeah. Yeah, you can really see through her. Oh, and Sheila does her usual thing. I think we all kind of get the inside joke. Um, if you do get it, just write it in the comment section. This is after Taylor leaves and Sheila does what she does best. Well, one of the things what she does best. So, oh yeah, so Ridge kisses her goodbye. He walks off, and Brooke looks distraught. She looks I was trying to sit there and say another word for it, but she looks torn up and sad. I think that's about it. Uh, you know, one of the things I really do enjoy about doing these reviews is that even when the episode isn't like super amazing, it was a good episode. Um, I'll sit there and just kind of just talk about it because my goodness, between that goofy ass music, the worst breakup I've ever seen, just me questioning everything from start to finish of Rich, what the hell are you doing? I get it. This woman is, she's worried about her marriage and she keeps it there trying to just forge ahead, being in delusional mode. Okay, fine, cool, whatever. You're supposed to be the adult here. You're supposed to be the level headed one. And I get that you don't want to hurt this woman, but what you're doing is, well, is hurting her. And it also makes you look really stupid because I can't figure out what the hell you're doing. You are way too old and have way too many women in your life to not know how to actually properly break up with someone. And yeah. So with that being said, I'm gonna go. I want to thank everyone for watching. I know this came out super late. I do want to appreciate. I do appreciate everyone that still watched. Um, Tomorrow's gonna be kind of the same time frame. But Friday is gonna be, Friday's gonna be normal for the most part. I do got something to do in the afternoon, but for the most part, it's gonna be a lot earlier than now, unless something else happens. But it should be normal time. So with that being said, I'm gonna go. I want to thank you for watching. Be safe. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video.